Have you ever believed that accelerated aging is caused by genetics or external factors like the environment, weather, or sunlight? The truth is, a lot of us think that way. But what if I told you that sleep medicine experts have just issued a completely different warning? Dr. Michael Bruce, a renowned sleep specialist in the United States, has emphasized that what truly accelerates the aging process actually comes down to your own nightly habits. Especially after turning 60, small, seemingly harmless actions before sleep can silently make you years older than your actual age. It may sound hard to believe, but recent scientific studies have shown that over 80% of older adults have at least 3 of the 5 damaging pre-sleep habits, directly causing them to lose their youthful appearance. It's ironic, really, because those habits are so familiar, and you might even be doing them daily without realizing their serious consequences. Do you often stay up late to finish your favorite TV show? Or do you have a habit of scrolling on your phone or tablet right before going to bed? Perhaps you, like many others, don't pay attention to maintaining a fixed bedtime each night. Sound familiar? These small behaviors, according to doctors, are drastically increasing stress levels, causing your body to produce cortisol, the hormone that makes your skin lose elasticity, your hair fall out more, and your immune system decline rapidly. But don't start worrying just yet. The good news is that scientists have proven you can absolutely slow down the aging process just by adjusting your habits before sleep. These natural solutions are simple, gentle, and easy to incorporate into your daily life. In this video, I'll guide you on how to identify and immediately stop the 5 mistaken habits that make you look older than your years. Specifically, you will see astonishing results after just a short time: deeper sleep, more radiant skin, and a sharper, more alert mind every day. Don't worry about having to change too much, because I will show you incredibly easy and gentle ways that you can start implementing this very night. So stick with me through this whole video, because what I reveal last will help you learn how to preserve your youthfulness and live a long, happy, healthy life. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our helpful tips. And now let's dive into the 5 aging-inducing habits you need to avoid starting today. Point 1. Staying up late regularly. Staying up late, a habit that seems harmless, yet it's one of the most silent age accelerators that many people don't even recognize. For many years, you might have thought, I'm a night person, or I'm used to sleeping late, I still feel fine in the morning. But modern sleep science has completely debunked this idea. The reality is, staying up late doesn't just make you tired the next day. It deeply damages your skin cells, memory, hormones, and even your immune system in ways you won't notice right away. Getting to bed on time is considered a natural, rejuvenating medicine that no cosmetic can replace. But sadly, very few people truly appreciate this until they begin to feel the negative changes in their bodies. The price of staying up late isn't just feeling sleepy. It disrupts your biological clock and throws off the hormone melatonin, the substance responsible for your body's recovery at night. The consequences aren't just dull skin, sunken eyes, or more visible wrinkles. It also includes the risk of depression, memory disorders, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and even stroke as you enter your 60s and beyond. A Harvard University study showed people who sleep after 11 p.m. have a 38% higher risk of developing hypertension and an earlier risk of heart disease compared to those who sleep on time. And this is especially dangerous for older adults, when their body's ability to recover has slowed down. Each sleepless night is a night your body cannot repair its damages. Helen, 72, from California, is a perfect example. After retiring, she got into the habit of watching news and video calling friends until nearly 1 in the morning. Outwardly, she was still cheerful and nimble, but within just 1 year, she began suffering from chronic insomnia, memory decline, sallow skin, and frequent headaches. When she saw her doctor, she learned she had developed prediabetes and high blood pressure, all starting simply from staying up late. So if you've ever thought, I'm used to it, it's fine, then this is your wake-up call. The good news is you can completely restore your biological clock, get back to regular sleep, and feel more youthful every day. You don't have to go to sleep as early as 8 p.m. Just gradually move your bedtime back by about 15 to 30 minutes each week. After a few weeks, your body will naturally readjust its biological rhythm. To see if you're in the danger zone, ask yourself, how many times this week did I go to bed after 11 p.m.? Yeah, if that number is 3 or more, then it's time to make a change. Start tonight. Turn off the TV earlier, put down your phone a little earlier, and give your body the chance to rest at the right time. Every minute you go to sleep earlier is a minute you invest in your long-term youthfulness and health. In the next section, we'll explore another seemingly harmless habit that's silently draining your energy every morning. Point 2. Not getting enough sleep. It may be each night. Not getting enough sleep. It sounds like something everyone's experienced, especially when you think, I'm fine with little sleep. Just 4 to 5 hours is enough. However, what the majority of older adults don't realize is this. Sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired. It makes you age faster from the inside out. And I mean that literally. For many years, society has glorified busyness, viewing sleeping less as a sign of a productive or even strong person. But leading neuroscientists like Dr. Matthew Walker, author of Why We Sleep, have completely refuted this viewpoint. He asserts, sleep deprivation is the most dangerous health risk that modern humans are still underestimating. When you don't get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, your body doesn't have enough time to perform its biological recovery cycles. This directly affects your memory, clarity, skin, digestive system, and immune system. It's not just about feeling tired the next day. Chronic sleep deprivation makes the aging process happen 2 to 3 times faster than normal. This impact is even more severe for older adults. When growth hormone has already declined, deep sleep is the last line of defense for the body to maintain cell regeneration, repair damaged tissues, and remove toxins from the brain. Lacking sleep means the nervous system doesn't get cleansed, leading to memory loss, anxiety, irritability, and even an increased risk of Alzheimer's. Miguel, 69, was once an exemplary soldier. After retiring, he only slept about 4 hours each night, thinking it was an old military habit. But after just a few years, he had to face high blood pressure, loss of balance, and worst of all, a severe memory decline that left him unable to shop for himself or remember doctor's appointments. His doctor affirmed, just by sleeping 2 more hours each night, he could reverse a large portion of those symptoms. If you're thinking, I'm already used to sleeping less, please remember, that feeling of being used to it doesn't mean your body is okay. It only means you've gotten used to living in a state of exhaustion without even realizing it. The good news is you can retrain your body to get enough sleep, even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. This doesn't require taking sleeping pills or changing too much. You just need to start with a small habit. Set a fixed bedtime, stop vigorous activities after 9 p.m., and let your body gradually relearn the feeling of complete rest. You can try a self-check. Did you wake up this morning still feeling tired, groggy, or unfocused? If so, then last night's sleep wasn't truly enough, even if you were in bed for 6 hours straight. Tonight, set a curfew for yourself. For example, 10 p.m. lights out, nothing else. Just committing to 1 extra hour of sleep a night can help your skin become brighter, your memory clearer, and your spirit more refreshed every day. Point 3. Using electronic devices before sleep. Using electronic devices before sleep, a habit that almost everyone has. Scrolling your phone for news, answering a few messages, or just watching one more video before lying down. But did you know? The light from those devices is destroying your ability to fall asleep naturally, eating you day by day without you even realizing it. We've grown accustomed to thinking, I only use my phone for a few minutes. It won't affect anything. But the truth is, just 15 minutes of exposure to the blue light from a screen is enough to suppress 50% of melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy and sleep deeply, according to a Stanford University study. The problem isn't how long you use it, but when you use it. The blue light from phones, iPads, or TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. When that happens, your body stops producing melatonin, keeping you awake, and inadvertently pushing back your internal biological clock. The consequence: you have trouble sleeping, your sleep is shallow, and you wake up the next morning with a tired face, pale skin, dark circles, and a foggy mind. In older adults, the consequences are even more severe because their nervous system is more sensitive and their biological clock is easily disrupted. Using light-emitting devices before bed is like adding fuel to the fire. Prolonged lack of deep sleep increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart rhythm disorders, depression, and accelerates nerve cell degeneration. A Harvard study found that people who used a phone or tablet within 1 hour of going to sleep had 68% poorer sleep quality. And worse, they took nearly 30 minutes just to fall asleep. Dorothy, 74, from Texas, loves technology. Every night she would read news on her iPad until nearly midnight. At first, she only had mild trouble sleeping, but gradually she began waking up frequently. Her memory declined, her moods were erratic, and she felt constantly lethargic. After her family persuaded her, she tried turning off screens 1 hour before bed. The result was astonishing. After just 3 weeks, she was sleeping more deeply, waking up less, and feeling noticeably more alert. If you are thinking just reducing the screen brightness is enough, then let me tell you, it's not enough. The blue light is still present no matter how dim the screen is. The solution is much simpler. Create a tech-free buffer zone of at least 60 minutes before bedtime. You can replace it with gentle habits, listening to instrumental music, reading a paper book, or simply turning off the lights early and sitting quietly for a few minutes to relax your mind. If you find it hard to cut back immediately, try leaving your phone in another room or using an alarm clock instead of your phone, a small thing that makes a huge difference. To check for yourself, notice this tonight. If you use your phone until your eyes are drooping and you wake up tomorrow feeling tired and sluggish, you might be trading your youthfulness for a few minutes of cheap entertainment. In the next part, I'll talk about a habit that seems very inconsequential, but is actually a crucial key to regenerating your mental and emotional energy before sleep. If you ignore it, you are rejecting one of the most effective natural tranquilizers your body has. If you're still with me and getting value from this, drop a 3 in the comments to let me know. And if you haven't already, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe and ring that bell. Your support truly helps us create more content like this. Point 4, skipping a pre-sleep relaxation routine. Skipping a pre-sleep relaxation routine, it might not sound serious, but this very small thing is making you struggle to fall asleep and wake up with a lingering feeling of fatigue. You might think, I just need to lie down and I can sleep. I don't need any prep. But according to sleep experts, this is one of the biggest misconceptions that causes the quality of sleep in older adults to progressively decline. Relaxing before sleep isn't a luxury. It's a crucial transition step to guide your body from an alert state to one of deep rest. Just like a car needs to slow down gradually before stopping, your body also needs to wind down before truly falling into a deep, restorative sleep. When you skip this step and get into bed right after being busy, answering messages, cleaning the kitchen, or watching stressful news, your body is still in go mode. Your heart beats fast, your breathing is shallow, your muscles are tense, and your brain hasn't stopped processing information. That leads to fitful sleep, waking up easily, and especially failing to reach the deep sleep stage, the crucial phase that helps regenerate cells, rejuvenate skin, and restore memory. The consequences don't just stop at the individual. When older adults don't get enough deep sleep long-term, they can become irritable, anxious, less social, and even tend to withdraw from a family and social life. A vicious cycle forms. Lack of sleep leads to a negative mood, which in turn makes it harder to relax the next night. Studies from the National Sleep Foundation show just 15 minutes of relaxation before sleep, like listening to soft music, deep breathing, or a warm bath, improves sleep quality by up to 42% and significantly reduce symptoms of chronic fatigue in people over 60. James, 76, from Oregon, used to complain that he woke up sluggish every morning, despite being in bed for 8 hours. When his doctor questioned him, he realized he often got into bed right after watching the late news, full of negative stories. After trying a small change, turning off the TV 30 minutes earlier and sitting in silence with slow breaths, he started falling asleep faster, sleeping more deeply, and waking up with a calm, peaceful feeling. If you think, I don't have time to relax before bed, then perhaps what you really need is precisely that time. Relaxation doesn't demand much. You just need to pause all strong stimuli, choose a gentle activity, and repeat it nightly so your body recognizes it's time to rest. Try this tonight. Turn off the lights 20 minutes earlier, play some soft piano music, rub a few drops of essential oil on your palms, and sit still in the gentle light. As long as you are consistent, your body will relearn how to relax and gradually return to a natural sleep rhythm. Point 5. Not maintaining a consistent daily bedtime. Not maintaining a consistent daily bedtime. This is probably one of the habits that many older adults overlook the most. After all, once you retire, you're no longer bound by an alarm clock or early appointments. So when you go to sleep and wake up is entirely up to you. But this very flexibility is silently disrupting the biological systems inside you. And that's the deep-rooted reason you feel like you're aging faster every day. Your body doesn't just tell time with a clock on the wall. It uses a sophisticated internal biological clock. It controls your heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, immunity, and even the production of restorative hormones. When you go to bed and wake up at different times each day, that clock gets thrown off. And when it loses its direction, your entire internal system does too. A small shift in your sleep schedule, just 1 to 2 hours a night, can cause what scientists call social jet lag. That groggy, tired feeling like you've just flown across time zones, even if you haven't left home. This happening repeatedly leaves your body unable to distinguish day from night, reducing your ability to enter deep sleep and causing irregular melatonin release. A study in the journal Sleep Health showed older adults with irregular sleep schedules have a 45% higher risk of heart disease, double the rate of depression, and a 30% faster rate of cellular aging compared to those who keep a stable bedtime. Lucia, 70, used to go to bed early during the week but stay up late on weekends to binge-watch shows. She didn't think it was harmful, until she started having prolonged insomnia, high blood pressure, and feeling constantly out of sync. After switching to a consistent sleep-wake time every day, including weekends, her sleep stabilized in just 1 month, her blood pressure improved, and she felt much more mentally refreshed. If you're thinking, I get enough hours of sleep, why does the time matter? Then it's time to rethink that. Because sleep quality isn't just about how much, but also when. A consistent bedtime helps your body anticipate its recovery period, helping you fall asleep easier, sleep deeper, and wake up more easily. No forcing required. You can start by picking a bedtime, say 10 p.m., and sticking to it every day for at least 2 weeks, even on Saturday and Sunday. If you're 30 minutes late one night, don't shift your whole schedule. Just get back on track the next night. After a few weeks, your body will adjust, and you'll find yourself getting sleepy at the right time without even trying. That's the sign of a healthy biological clock. Try setting a bedtime alarm, not just a wake-up one. With this simple act, you're sending your body a clear signal. I am taking charge of my health, not just to live longer, but to live younger and healthier every single day. So we've just covered the 5 habits that seem harmless, but are silently making you look older than your age every day. From staying up late, not getting enough sleep, using electronics before bed, to skipping a relaxation routine and lacking a fixed bedtime. Each one plays a part in disrupting your natural biological rhythm and slowing your body's recovery process each night. The tricky part is that most of these behaviors have become so ingrained that you no longer recognize the harm they're doing. You might just think, I'm still fine, it's just temporary, or I'm just used to it. But the truth is the signs of aging you see in the mirror: dull skin, tired eyes, a foggy memory, a weary spirit, all start with the quality of your sleep. The good news is none of these habits are set in stone, and you don't have to change everything at once. Just starting with one small thing, like putting your phone away earlier, going to bed on time tonight, or taking 10 minutes to breathe deeply before lying down, is enough to make a real difference. Your body is always ready to heal as long as you give it the chance. So tonight, ask yourself, of these 5 habits, which one applies to me? Do you often stay up late? Do you sleep poorly? Do you scroll fire on your phone until your eyes droop shut? Do you skip winding down? Or do you go to bed at a different time every night? Pick one, just one thing, and make a gentle adjustment. Try it consistently for a week. You will be amazed by the change. A clearer mind, brighter skin, a more stable memory, and a morning that begins with a rare, gentle energy. An age doesn't define your appearance or your health. Your daily habits, especially your pre-sleep habits, are what decide whether you get younger or older. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you found this content helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so I can keep joining you on this journey of mindful, proactive self-care. And if you learned something today, don't be shy. Share it in the comments. You never know, your story could be the spark that inspires someone else to make a change. Here's to a great night's sleep tonight and a truly refreshed, energetic morning. I'll see you in the next video.